The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's The Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, we got the master level psychic, medium, and spiritual advisor finally back on the phone. Artie Hoffman, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Man, we are rocking and rolling, man. I'm sorry about that hang-up on that, but Packy's a little slow. I guess you knew that.
That's okay. That's okay.
Man, you have got your hands. You have got your hands full. I know you're a psychic, but we got Sherry here, and you might not know this, but now she's a witch, and she knows about all that kind of stuff.
Wait, you mean a witch figuratively or spiritually?
Spiritually, I guess.
Stephen,
What is she's got? She's actually got a crystal ball on top of a hubcap that she reads our future with.
Oh, so she could see all and tell all.
Yeah, there you go. She don't tell a whole lot, but she sees it, or she says she does.
there's more to see than you want to see here, I promise you.
Hey, man, tell us a story, man. I mean, this psychic stuff is pretty cool. I watch a lot of this, like on TV, where people are looking for, missing people and that kind of stuff. Is that what you do? Or tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 32 years, and I stumbled onto it. I wasn't born with the gift. I have a lot of friends that were born with it. I have friends, I mean, literally, once they got out of the womb, boom, they could see dead people and see angels right from the get-go. And then there were other people who literally were clinically dead because of an accident and came back, and all of a sudden they had the gift, and I chose not to go that way. And I got a postcard in the mail, believe it or not, when I was 27. I was very frustrated in my life at that time. And I got a postcard in the mail, in my junk mail. It said, how would you like to develop your psychic ability and intuitiveness? Come to the Edgar Casey Foundation in Virginia Beach for this one weekend seminar. And I said, damn, I didn't know you could learn how to do this. I thought either you had it or you didn't. And so I asked my wife, who was my wife at the time, I said, this looks pretty cool. I said, do you want to give this a shot? I said, she goes, no, I don't care about that crap. She goes, you can do it if you want. I'm not interested. So anyway, I went there just for the hell of it, just to see if I could do it, not like it was the answer to my prayers. And that one weekend literally changed my life forever. And they taught you how to open up your heart and mind to be 100% unconditional. And they got you in that zen, in that mode, to be able to, connect spiritually and just to feel very light and just within your body, within your soul. And so they broke us up into groups. And so they said, whoever you're paired up with, just share your thoughts and your feelings with the other person, and whatever you get from them, don't judge anything. Just share it with the person. Don't be afraid to be wrong. So I was telling people my thoughts, with whoever I was broken up with. I was telling people my thoughts and my feelings about them, and I was pretty accurate, and I was shocked. I can't believe that this stuff even exists, that I'm able to tell somebody about themselves and never meet them before, and they were doing the same to me, and it was mind-boggling. So when I went home, I got myself a deck of spiritual cards, and I started reading for friends and family for a few years just for the heck of it. And again, people were telling me how accurate I was. I wasn't charging anybody at the time. So then I got to a point in my life, because of investments, I needed to come up with fast money, really quick. And other than doing my regular job, I owned a business. Well, I still own it. You're going to laugh at it. It's called Peeping Tom's Window Cleaning.
There you go.
It really is. And on my card it says binoculars not included.
That's second ahead.
Yeah. So here I am. I said, you know what? And I'm thinking to myself, what else can I do to earn some extra money? I said, I know how to do readings. I threw an ad in the paper, and it said, if I don't pull through, no charge. And people were telling me, again, how accurate I was. 90% of the people paid me. And by word of mouth and by a little more advertising, it just grew. And so now it became an all-out career. And I've literally read for over 32,000 people in my life.
Wow.
And over 32 years. And, and I've been all over the place, and I was not anticipating this at all. I thought if I was going to become famous, it would be from doing a sitcom or stand-up or something like that.
Right.
But it turned out I'm pretty good as a spiritual advisor and communicating to the other side.
Well, now, let me ask you this. Can you see dead people, or can you see angels? Do you see that?
I feel them. I see angels, and the angels appear themselves to me in the purple light, believe it or not.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'll see like a purple light, a ball of purple light. Or when I'm driving at nighttime, like you could see the white light coming out of the cars at nighttime, the beam of light. Angels show me purple light just like that on the side of the road or all over. And, you could be sitting next to me. You won't see what I see. If you can, I'd be impressed. I'm not saying, hey, I'm special. I'm just saying my angels make their way to me by showing a purple light. Have I seen angels for real? Angels have appeared to me as a human form and then disappeared right away. They came to me. I was blown away. I got to tell you this one really, really interesting story. I was walking the streets of New York, and I'm not saying this to brag, okay, what I'm about to say.
No, we want to hear it. We want to hear it.
So I spent a day in New York City one time, and I was in a mood for paper. I always believe in donating, right, helping out other people. And so I spent a day in New York City handing out money to the homeless people and food and water. And so I was walking back to Penn Station in New York, and I'm having a conversation with God because I was tired at the end of the day while I'm walking back to the train station. I'm saying, am I really making a difference, or am I just, wasting my time, just, meeting nice people and just doing it just for the sake of doing it? So there was a fella sitting on the ground on the street with a sign that says, I have AIDS, I'm homeless, blah, blah, blah. He's sitting there with his dog. So, I went over to him and I gave him like $5 or $10, whatever it was. And I gave him a bottle of water. And, of course, they all say, thank you, God bless you and stuff. It's a good feeling. And I was having this conversation with God right before I met this fella sitting down. And just as I was walking away, there was this black gentleman, this very handsome black gentleman who came up to me, very well dressed. And he goes, sir, and he puts his arm on my shoulders. He goes, I just want you to know I noticed what you did for that fella. And I want you to know you really do make a difference.
Wow. That's really cool.
And so I started to walk only a couple more feet further, and I turned around and I wanted to talk to him some more. I wanted to, because there was something about him just felt very blessed. I don't know. I can't explain it. It was just his demeanor.
Right.
I went to turn around, and the guy was gone.
Wow.
There was nowhere for him to go. He was just gone.
That's really cool. Now you're talking about seeing lights. We do over here sometimes when Packy brings them brownies in that his mother makes for us. She's got this special. She's got this special ingredients that she puts in it. And we see all kinds of little things, They're really good.
I got news for you. See, you're hitting home with me because that's one of my favorite foods in the whole world is hot, fresh brownies with walnuts right out of the oven.
Yeah.
You have me at hello. You want to ask me for anything? Start it off with that, and your answers on the most part are going to be yes. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. Well, you're going to love her brownies. Ain't no doubt about it.
We need to have him, since he's a spiritualist. What do you think Stephen Phillips' favorite food? Have you seen Stephen yet? Have you actually physically seen him?
No.
Okay,
Nope.
So guess his favorite food.
Well, see, that's what you see. What you said the word perfectly. Yes, his favorite food, because I'm not a mentalist.
He's not a mentalist.
Well,
a mentalist. There's a difference. I want to explain to you the difference between a mentalist is somebody who could read people's minds. Right, that's what you were asking me to do, and I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, but I'm not a mentalist.
Right.
A mentalist could read people's minds. a psychic is somebody who I am, is somebody who could predict the past, present, and future.
Right.
Well, I'm really good at predicting the past because it already happened. No, but and a medium is someone who could communicate to people who passed away, communicate to angels, which is what I do.
Right.
You know, but a mentalist is somebody who can read people's minds.
Well, now when you're talking to angels, they ever mention my name? They was like, "Hey, old Steve Phillips, he's a pretty good guy."
Nope.
Well, yeah, he said, don't you worry. This fellow from Georgia is going to be giving you a call.
I don't know. You know, I've seen this. We got skeptics, and I don't know. You know, I got my yays and nays on this kind of stuff.
Well, I got a controversial comment here. So you mentioned God, you mentioned angels, you mentioned talking to God, but it clearly states in the Bible not to mess with spiritualists and mediums. So how do you support that?
Okay, well, put it this way. You know, that it is a God-given gift, what I have, all right? And it's all done. I believe in God. I believe in the angels 100%. I'm a very spiritual person, and he's the one who gave me this gift. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's against my religion. I say, well, it might be against your religion, but it's not against God because God is the one who gave me this gift. So if you're saying what I do is the devil's work...
No, I'm not saying that. If you read Leviticus 19:31...
I understand. No, I understand, but I'm answering your question.
Right.
And I'm making. Come on, I'm trying to make a short story long. Listen to me.
He's saying, "Shut up, Sherry."
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just being playful with you, but a lot of people say, well, the Bible would say you shouldn't speak to spiritualists or mediums or whatever because they feel it is coming from the dark side, or it is coming from the devil. If they feel like from the religious point of view of certain people's Bibles, it's not in all Bibles like that, but and I tell people, if you're saying what I do is the dark work or the devil's work, then I need to shake his hand and thank him because he has helped me save a lot of people's lives.
Right.
Emotionally, spiritually, physically. I give the biggest blessing for me with other people is that I give people back their power. You know, so it's all what your intentions are behind your actions. If your intentions of being psychic medium or doing anything in life, if your intentions are pure within the heart, then it's the right thing to do. If you're doing it with manipulation or to take advantage of someone or something, then it's not the right thing to do. You could mimic my exact actions, but if your intentions are different, then it's not right. If you're doing it with to harm or to take advantage of a situation or a person.
And there's people out there that'll do that. Ain't no doubt. So
a lot of them.
Oh no, there's a lot of people who do that. You know, so but when people have sessions with me, I literally alter people's lives. There was a psychotherapist. You know, most therapists do see therapists, and there was a psychotherapist who I went to visit. Well, I didn't go there to visit her, but one of my very dear friends at the time, her sister had a place in Sedona, Arizona, in that area, and I wanted to go out there. So she said, "Oh, you could stay with her." She said, "All you have to do is just give her a reading." I said, "All right, great." So anyway, I was doing a reading for her sister when I was staying at her place, and after the 1 hour, because I get right to the chase.
Right.
I don't have to know all your problems to know what the solution is. So I was giving her all this deep information, and she said to me after 1 hour of being with me, her exact words were, "Art, I have to stop you." She goes, "I have to tell you, you have given me more solutions and more information in this 1 hour than I got than I did in the last 10 years of therapy."
Wow.
And that's coming from a psychotherapist who's been to therapy for 10 years to try to deal with her own issues. And the thing is, it's like, it's not always the problem that's the problem in your life. It's how you choose to deal with the person or how you choose to deal with the situation. It's your perception of how you choose to allow somebody to affect you. So everything or anybody could be as big as it is or as problematic as it is, or the same exact people or situations could be as small as it is or not a big deal if that's the energy you give them or it. But the bottom line is they are who they are, or the situation, it is what it is. It only is what it is according to the energy that you choose to allow to give them. So if you don't give up your emotional power, go on other people's emotional stage, even if they're freaking out, whether they're freaking out on a situation or freaking out on you, if you just look at them and just observe them for what they're feeling or what they're going through, you do not have to become a part of their emotional stage. You just observe them. Then you choose to deal with how you choose to deal with it. And I'd be looking at the person and saying, is this person compromisable? Are they willing to listen to my point of view, or they only want to know things just from their point of view? You know? So are you willing to have a communication conversation with me, or is this just about you? So then I could choose to say, well, you know what? We could agree that we disagree, you know, or we could have a healthy conversation. Or if there's no win-win situation at all because of your mindset, then my choice is, you know what? I choose not even to be a part of your life anymore or to even deal with it because it's only about you and you're not really listening to me. Right. And that's with all relationships. How much crap are you willing to accept from the other person until you're emotionally beat up?
Yeah. Well, I used to back when I was younger. You know, I take a lot of that, but the older I get, it seems like the less I'll take. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think I've had. Let me ask you another question. You know, I mean, this is kind of way out there, and we're about time we got to take a short break. But, you know, I could use some help in my life. And can you give me the lottery ticket numbers? Do you know? Can you do that?
Oh, that's simple.
Oh, okay. This is working out, man. I'm all about that.
I thought you were going to give me a challenging question.
No, man, it's been great. We're about time to get to a break, no doubt about it. Give everybody your information. Now, folks, this guy right here has been at 2 decades. I mean, he has done this for a long, long time. And
yeah, I've been doing it for 3 decades, actually.
3 decades. So how do they get up with you? If these folks out here want to hear and get their future and life coach, you do all this.
Yeah, I do life coaching. I connect to people's loved ones who passed away, and I get detailed answers, and
right.
I help people get through their stuff. You know.
So where's what's your contact info?
It's Artie Hoffman at Gmail, ArtieHoffman at Gmail, or you go to my website artiehoffman.com, and then the number to reach me, because I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person, because I'm in Central Jersey. My number is 732-778-7173. And I'll repeat it, 732-778-7173. Or you can call my 1-900 number. I'm only kidding.
There you go. Hey, we're going to get you back on. Here in a couple of weeks, we'll get you back on. I want you to read Sherry's future.
Oh, yeah,
we'll get you back on, do that. We'll see what she's got going on.
I got your future for you.
Yeah, there you go. So,
thanks,
hey,
Artie,
man, we appreciate you, Bubba.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You take care. Thank you for listening. This is Stephen Phillips, host of The Morning Dish. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have a lot more interviews out there to listen to. Plus, you can listen online every morning at WJULradio.com or Lake 97.7 WJUL. And give us a like on our Facebook page, The Morning Dish.